Hey, what's up, you YouTubers? Hang on, let me switch a sec. Alright. So, I ripped down my roof, and I got these up. And, yep. There's my, hang on, let me put some light on that. There's my solar charger. Got my batteries down there. I got two of them 200 amp hour batteries. There's my switch panel. My remote for my fan. I've done some work and haven't put any of it on here. And I don't know why, but I just haven't. Come back to me for a minute. Whoop. I'm all dark and stuff. No, I'm too bright. Alright, let me come back through here. Yep. And then I haven't shown anybody this yet, but I don't even know if you can see it, but I got 3 solar panels up there, all connected together. 3 100-watt panels, solar. I did do that when I got my settlement for my insurance from having a bike wreck. And I don't know if you can see my head, but I got a nice scar there in between my eyebrows. Instead of a third brow, I got a third scar. Is what it is. I lived. The bike didn't, but I did. Yeah, so I got my charge control, my solar panels and charge control and all that stuff, and I still have the, what do you call that? You hook from your battery to the solar batteries with what they call that, power inverter. Anyway, yeah, I mean, I kind of got to re-hook it up because I haven't hooked to my main battery. I have 2 batteries. I ordered a second battery when I ordered the truck, and I haven't hooked to my main battery. Every once in a while, for some reason, if there's no sun, it'll draw off my main battery, and then my van don't start without a jump, which I did get a jump pack, and it works great, but I have to hook it to the power inverter that comes from the main battery that goes to the secondary battery. I have to hook it to that so it only charges off the second battery and draws power off the second battery, so that I don't kill my battery. I gotta take the terminal off, and I gotta put a terminal on it so I can put it, because I have like a main battery terminal. I just gotta take that off and put a copper with the little hole so I can hook it to the other thing. Little stuff, just little stuff. You know, like I said, I had something that happened, and I got out of it. I had a DUI, which I blew a .07, and the legal limit is .08. And so I had a lot of trouble. Cost me 10 grand to get out of trouble, but I got out of it. And I kind of halted everything when that happened. So, and then I had my accident with the bike. So I kind of stopped doing pretty much everything. And now I'm back to living in my van during the week while I'm at work. On the weekends, I do the MC thing, which I really can't videotape and hear that. So, is what it is. But my life is going very well. I'm very happy. I have a balance between the two. Got work, got living in the van, and then I do the MC thing. And like this weekend, we had a basically we had a party on Saturday. Bring an unwrapped toy. Plus, I donated money to the job for people because some people didn't bring an unwrapped toy. But anyway, I brought two because I'm like that. If you ask me to bring one, I bring two. So, and it's for people on Cape Cod, Massachusetts. Little kids that don't have nothing. And it feels good to give back to people that don't have nothing. Been there, done that, all that stuff. But we had a party, and December 5th, we're going to go and bring these toys. And any money that was donated is going to go buy toys. And then we're just going to bring toys. And it's stuff a bus. And bring it down to I think it's Yarmouth, Mass, down the Cape. And good times, good feelings about all that stuff, It's good to feels really good to be charitable to things, especially the kids that don't have nothing, you know what I mean? So, yeah. Anyway, that's a simple video that I just made. Didn't get real fancy with it. I haven't gotten really too much into working back on my van yet because, I don't know. Like, I got 2 boards up on my ceiling. I used to have a 1/4-inch plywood with the lights, and I bought those, they're like 8-inch with tongue and groove pine boards. I put lights in one of them. I finally hooked up the lights last week. I put those boards up like, I don't know, 2 months ago. But anyway, it's a slow process because it's not like real easy to do. So I'm just taking my time to do these things. The things that I had planned on in the first place. Like when I put that 1/4-inch plywood, the birch plywood up with the lights in it, it was because I just got the van and I needed lights. And I went, I went from, what was it? I had my accident and I got money in like January. So I probably did it in February or March of last year, 2020. And because when I put the solar up, I had to take that plywood down so I could put holes in the roof to put the wires through and get the solar panels up there and all that stuff. So I took that panel down, and it was kind of effed up anyways, because originally I put 2 layers of Reflectix up on the roof, and that didn't do well. It kind of, because there was a gap, I can't even see there was a gap in between the roof and the Reflectix. It kind of condensated. Water would leak out the sides, and I didn't like that. So that's one reason why I took it out. The other reason was to put the solar panels up. And then I kind of took my time, waited until I got out of trouble. When I thought I was out of trouble, I got all the wood. I don't have the time, and it's not as easy as it. I mean, some of the stuff working on the van is not that easy, especially if you're trying to do it by yourself or with somebody that doesn't know how to do it. So, taking my time with the roof. Once I get the roof finished, I'm gonna go back and concentrate on the floor, because that needs something on it. That's just plain plywood ain't working. But anyway, make a long story short, little by little, I overcome, and I get things done. So, like, I haven't been doing a whole lot of, like, traveling and stuff like that. I stay in my van during the week while I'm at work. I wake up, I'm at work, I don't have to drive here. Although this morning I had to drive here because I was watching the Bruins game last night and fell asleep during the Bruins game, and then I didn't wind up coming, so I came this morning, and that sucked because it's an hour ride from my brother's house where I stay on the weekends sometimes, and so I was a little bit late today, but I got my work done and whatnot, and like I said, it's tough trying to find a balance in between working on things a little bit and doing other stuff. Like the MC life, I did stuff Friday, Saturday. I didn't do anything on Sunday. That was kind of like a rest day for me. I've been sick for the last 2 weeks, so that was like a rest day for me. And then I watched the Bruins game and didn't make it to work. But I'm at work. I go to sleep tonight. I wake up and I'll already be here. I don't have to drive to work. Oh my God, what a blessing that is. Save an hour ride in the morning, save an hour ride home. It's great. But anyways, it's winter time. It's getting cold and blah, blah, blah. Don't have my heater in the van, which I didn't. I mean, I listened to somebody else talk about this heater, and so I went and got one, and it didn't work good. Propane catalyst thing, no, it made the inside of my windows and God only knows what else very, very, like my windshield will be iced on the inside. You know what I mean? That just ain't right. So I didn't particularly like that. I wanted to put a wood stove in, but they're expensive. So this winter, kind of going without anything for now. If it's 20 degrees or less, and if it's windy, if it's 32 and like more than 20 miles an hour wind, I'll drive an hour to go home and sleep in a house, because it's just, I haven't found anything to work yet. I've thought about the diesel heaters. I don't know what that does. I don't know if that condensates. I know a wood stove that would be the best thing. It really would. I mean, yeah, it would probably go out. The one I really want, it's expensive, and you can burn coal in it. And, I mean, when you burn coal, that stuff burns a long time. So you get the truck nice and warm, and then you fill that thing with coal. That'll last you mostly all night. So like that's what I wanted to do. It's just, don't have the money, and like it's gonna be like $1,000 to $1,200 to do that. I got a heater. I think I paid maybe $200 for the heater, and it runs on propane, and burn one 5-pound propane tank over the winter, and that's like $16. So, but like I said, it made my van, like the inside of the windows would be all icy or soaking wet, and then you gotta wash the windows, and that's just a pain, man. I got a guy at work that he saw me doing what I'm doing, and he bought a van, even though he doesn't drive his van. He just leaves it here, and it doesn't even run. But he has like a kerosene heater. Thought about that, but I don't know, because I know they run wicked hot. You wouldn't have to run it long, but then you gotta wake up cold and turn it on and blah blah blah. Anyway, still trying to find a balance on that part. I'm gonna do a lot more homework on the heating system. That like I said, I know the wood/coal wood, small stove for a van or camper. That would be the ideal thing right there. I deliver Corona, so I deliver Corona to the beer distributors. It comes in on the train here where I work. I drive it to the distributors, and then they distribute it. So my supply of broken pallets is endless. And sometimes they're pine, sometimes they're oak. You start your fire out with that, you get the thing nice and warm, then you throw your coal in and let that burn all night. I think that's probably my best bet as far as anything, and I'm kind of still holding off on doing it, but I think that's the route I'm gonna go. Took me a while to get the, like I said, at first I got that battery isolator thing that, as you run your van, it charges your solar batteries, because it goes from your battery to your solar battery. So when the power is running and you get the thing amped up, that's why when I ordered my van, I got the 300 amp hour alternator, so that I'd be able to charge that thing, or if it's not, if it's raining and cloudy and there's no solar, I could always charge it that way. But now I got solar, so if it's not sunny, you don't get a lot of, it starts draining on my. I did put a switch. I never shut it off though. To shut off that thing from draining my, charging up those batteries if they need. Because I think the box that it came with is like a box. You get a small line that comes from your battery to that little box, and then it has a ground on it, and then the other wire goes, you run it all the way back to the power of the battery. And I think that isolator box I don't think the it's not supposed to pull voltage out of your battery if it's, I don't know, a certain voltage. Once it gets to a certain voltage, it's supposed to not draw, but I think it does. And it's funny because when I'm at work, I'm out in the open, and even if it's cloudy, I still get a pretty good charge on my solar. But when I'm at home, there's a lot of trees and stuff. I'm in a mobile home park, and I don't get as good of a charge. And it seems like every time, it'd be one day, I got to go throw my jump pack on my battery to start my truck because it don't want to start. And when I do throw the jump pack on, the red light on that little isolator box is on, like it's drawing power. So, but I do have to take it from the main battery and put it to the isolator box that goes to the secondary battery so that it doesn't draw power. Took me a while to figure that out, but I finally, I haven't done it yet, but it's another little project that's probably take me half an hour to bang that out. I just got to cut the terminal off and put that copper thing on and squish it in and put it on the right terminal. Simple little job, but sometimes simple little jobs after you work 10 or 11 hours, not a simple job. So yeah, I don't know, I put things off. I'm a procrastinator too, so I'll be honest about it. But like the roof of my van, I mean, I got 2 boards up, probably got 5 more to go. It's gonna take a while. I'll get it done probably by the summertime. Gotta get something done with the floor because just that plywood, it doesn't look good, and I want a real floor. You know what I'm saying. I want to put something down so that it actually looks good, but it's basically it's those 2 simple little things. And like my ceiling, I got to put like 5 boards across the top. Then I got to put 2 on the side at an angle, and I'm gonna put strip LEDs under them. I also bought more lights. So the lights that I had before, I also bought more. So I'm gonna have three whole sets of lights, and my van's gonna be all lit up nice. But things take time. I ain't in no hurry. The van life is not a rush. You know what I mean? Like I said, when I first moved in my van, I had a rush to have lights. And then I went so long without lights, but I broke my shoulder and hurt my back, and I have a hard time like reaching up and stuff. So I'm getting better. It's been 2 years now since my accident, and over 2 years. September was 2 years. This is now end of November, so yeah. But I still have some pains, and can only do so much. Can only have your arm up so much, holding the drill. So you take a little bit at a time. Like I said, I'm not in a hurry. It's not like I sleep. I get out of work, I sit in the truck, and maybe I make dinner, and then I go to bed. I wake up, I'm already here. I go in my truck, I go all day, and then I get out, repeat. So it's not like I'm out doing what, I would say real van lifers do, where they're out traveling all the time and that, this and that. This is just, how I say, like Monday through Friday, I'm in the van. And then on the weekend, I'm off doing other things. But I'm not out traveling around like, most of the van life people do. I did that when I first started, because, I was just plugged into this. But when I had my accident, my brother took me in, and so I've been trying to take it easy, and then, on the weekends I got the MC life, so that takes up a lot of time too. And, you try to find time to do a little bit of this, a little bit of that. Sometimes I'll spend an hour working on my van. Sometimes I don't. Sometimes I'm just wiped out. So, I don't know. Hopefully, I don't know. Like I said, I'm not the big full-time van lifer traveling around the country. I work. I have a job. I drive a truck, big 18-wheeler truck. And then when I'm not in the truck, my MC life, it uses a lot of my time on the weekends. Sometimes it's Saturday, Sunday. This weekend's going to be Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Last weekend was Friday and Saturday. Sunday I was just wiped out, and I just kind of slept all day, watched TV, and just relaxed. This weekend it's going to be Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, so ain't got no time for the van at all unless I'm doing it at work. And like I said, this life is a good life. I'm saving money, and for me, I almost rather be in this van than be in a house. It's just more comfortable. Only thing with a house is you get a shower and a bathroom. But anyways, alright, I'm gonna let y'all go. Peace out. If you ain't subscribed yet, hit that subscribe button. If you have subscribed, reach out, tell some friends, hit me up, man. That's the other thing. I kind of got, to be honest, I kind of got a little, when I had my accident, I realized I had been doing this for over a year, and I only had 108 subscribers, and it really kind of, I could say it hurt my feeling. I could say it deterred me. I could say it kind of unmotivated me, but when you're broken, you're trying to fix yourself, so I spend more time with that than anything else. But it would be great to have more subscribers. And hey, hit that comment thing. Leave me a comment. Let me know if I'm doing things good or if I'm doing things bad. Because I don't know. I'm only me. I only see me. So you guys are the ones that watch. Let me know how I'm doing. Let me know if I can do something different. Let me know if you want to see something. You know what I'm saying? All right. Peace out. It's Monday, November 29th. Almost December. Woo. All right. Well, with that, I'm going to let y'all go. Have a great night.